Just having a little fun there with the pentatonic scale, uh, which is what today's video is going to be about. A lot of people love to practice the pentatonic scale. It's the sort of the foundation scale of blues and blues rock and metal. A lot of music utilizes this scale, and but when you're starting out and learning the scale, it's really easy to get into the rut of just just getting used to just going up and down the scale, up and down the scale. So in order to break out of that monotony, I thought it was a good idea to maybe start breaking it up into sections. I think it's a good idea for everyone to practice the way that they want to play. And what I mean by that is if you're wanting to play blues scales, that you're not going to get that by going it's the same scale, but the application is different, and I think you have to go through that phase of learning the scale, but eventually you have to start practicing the way you want to play. So it helps to break that scale into repeatable patterns. And for instance, just like doing 3-note or 4-note or 6-note patterns. And the first one I'll do is like a 3-note pattern, and you'll see what I mean. See what I mean by the 3 notes is 1. And so it's something that can be applied to an actual song. You're not going to be going through a song like this. But you might be able to apply that three-lick note to a song. Give you an idea of sort of how we can apply these smaller patterns within the scale. One I've been practicing on to try to build up my alternate picking speed is a 6-note pattern. It's a difficult scale for alternate picking, which is why you see a lot of people doing a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs on the pentatonic scale to gain speed. But doing it with alternate picking gives it a different feel. And you can look at some Eric Johnson videos and see what that looks and sounds like, because he's a master at high-speed pentatonic picking. Because you're only doing 2 notes and there are large intervals between the notes, and the picking hand has trouble traveling between the strings, so you have to do some pick slanting, things like that. I'd recommend going to checking out Troy Grady's videos and looking at pick slanting and things like that if you're looking at building speed. Another pattern we could look at is just a 4-note pattern here. Which can also be applied to soloing over chord patterns. Still getting used to this looper pedal. But yeah, play around with that pentatonic scale and try to figure out different patterns. I like to just set up a metronome and go through and try a different pattern each time, go up and down the scale with different patterns. That one's interesting, where you travel up and down the scale as you're playing it. So you and you're doing patterns within the scale that move up and down the scale, and you can do a 6/4 2 if you want, like that. Just mix things up and practice with a metronome. As you can tell, I need to practice with a metronome right now, but for the purpose of this video, I think we can just apply the principles of moving through the pattern. And as you move along, I was doing the whole chord sequence that was backing it. I was staying within the 5th fret position to do that scale in, and was managing to cover and stay within the bounds of that chord progression without moving out of that 5th progression position. But once you learn the scale, you'll be able to move it in and out of position, and then but you can stay in position and start adding in notes, which I've done already by adding bends. Get the bend there, you can add that sort of blue notes, but you can add that in just to the scale, and that it's that bluesy sound. But most people will add that in with the bend. So I think that's just keep practicing that, and I'll keep practicing too. I'm trying to just improve a little bit at a time and get better with guitar. I was out of playing for years, and now I'm getting back into it this year and buying new guitars and spending money. This I just got in. It's 2018 PRS Paul Reed Smith S2. And it's I'm in love with it. It's an amazing guitar. Plays amazingly well and sounds good, even on my inexpensive pedal board. It sounds good. So I'm enjoying learning and getting back up to speed in guitar. I've never been a master, but I've always been dedicated when I've been playing. I took years off to focus on my job and family and things like that. So, but now I'm have a little more time to focus on playing guitar, and am enjoying it a lot. And I hope you come along with me, and as I progress and learn new things, I'll try to share them with you. And remember to like and subscribe my videos. I would love to get a lot more subscribers and start having more people join me in my journey of getting better on guitar. So thanks for joining me.